In 2 days, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be free. We, the American people, are going to break the shackles that have been binding us for the past decades, where the rest of the world has taken advantage of the United States. They have abused our stewardship. They have used the protection of our military to screw us over, to levy tariffs on goods that we export. They are screwing us like we've never been screwed before. And we, the American people, are tired of having all the goods that we export be subject to massive tariffs, while the goods that we import don't have reciprocal tariffs. It is over. We will be free, America. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. I don't know about you, but I have a feeling that this upcoming Liberation Day, where we're going to massively increase the amount of tariffs that we levy against all of our trading partners, is going to fail. And it's going to fail for multiple reasons. But there's one primary reason that it's all going to collapse. It's all going to end, and Trump will back down like a little bussy when it comes to tariffs. And you want to know what that is? It's the U.S. stock market. So I don't know if you guys noticed this, but U.S. stocks, bro, have been selling off. As a matter of fact, they've been massively underperforming international stocks. Year to date, I believe QQQ was down, 10% or more? And if you look at international stocks, if you just look at VXUS overall, they're still up. They're still positive for the year. So the beautiful American exceptionalism inherent in our U.S. stocks, bro, doesn't seem to be working. And this is a big problem because most Americans, at least Americans with money that can afford to invest in the stock market, do you know where their money is invested? You think it's in international stocks? Of course not. They didn't go up a lot. Most people's money that is invested is in U.S. stocks. People's entire perception of their wealth is tied up in the valuations of U.S. stocks. People feel wealthy because their stocks have gone up 20% back to back for the last 2 years. And they kind of shape their spending habits around their U.S. stocks. Well, there's a problem, ladies and gentlemen. If people start to feel like their wealth is collapsing, if they start to see losses on their brokerage statements, they're going to get upset, okay? They don't think long term. They think short term. Stocks green, I'm rich, I feel very good. Stocks red, even temporarily, I feel bad. I'm not happy. And what's going to happen is there's going to be an absolute revolt against these tariffs. Because the more that the stock market goes down, even if it's just a temporary thing, people are going to get pissed. They are going to riot. They're going to say Trump is destroying the economy because our massively overvalued clown stocks are selling off briefly. And they're going to say, Trump, we're not happy. You are destroying our wealth. You need to stop these tariffs. And you know what old Geodis is going to do, our emperor? He's going to back down, okay? Because all Americans care about is the stock market. Who owns Congress? Who got Trump elected? Was it the people? No, it wasn't, okay? Who got Trump elected was the rich. Who gave Trump money? Elon Musk, blah, 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 blah. All the freaking wealthy elites are the ones that donate all the money to these races, finance all the election propaganda, and are the ones that basically get all politicians elected. They are bought and paid for. That's how it works in the United States, okay? We're a democracy, bro. Yeah, okay. We're a republic, bro. Yeah, okay. We're a capitalist dystopian, I don't know, oligarchy, as they say it. So if the stock market continues to sell off, Trump, even though he's pretending like he doesn't care, I don't care about the stock market, I just want to save America, you know? They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime. No. If the stock market continues to sell off, he is going to back down. He is going to bend the knee to his real masters and reduce the tariffs. So this whole idea that we're going to, reindustrialize America, we're going to massively increase the cost of all our goods coming in, is going to fail, okay? For better or for worse, the only thing people care about, or the people that actually matter, is the stock market. And that's an unfortunate thing. Because when everybody's so hyper-focused on the stock market, anything that potentially could affect corporate profits, even if it's good in the long run, is going to be met with massive resistance. I mean, look at the cuts to the government. People are worried because if we cut the government, it's going to disrupt the economy in the short term. And, people are going to get laid off in the government, and that's going to hurt economies, like local economies around the country. And there's going to be an adjustment period, even though we should be cutting excess government spending. But no, if that hurts the economy, if that causes a recession and stocks go down, well, we don't like when stocks go down. We don't care about fixing the long-term problem of our massive, government deficits. We only care that our stocks go up and to the right. And that is going to lead to the ultimate failure of the tariffs. And you've seen him bust you out and back down before, okay? I'm going to levy tariffs against Mexico and Canada, and then stocks sell off. And then, oh, God, the tariffs are now magically pushed back a month. Do you not see what's going on here? I would actually respect Trump more. I would have a lot more respect if he said, I'm going to tariff you. I'm going to institute my policies. In the short run, it's going to cause disruption and stocks going down. But in the long run, I think it's good for the nation. I would respect that. I'd be like, you know what, Trump? You believe in something, okay? You're not feminine. You actually have a core belief, and you are going to take real action to do that. But instead, he's being a chick, okay? As soon as he does something that the stock market doesn't like, he rolls it back every single freaking time. It's almost like he doesn't have the interest of the nation at heart. What he does believe is that, anything that hurts the rich, even in the short term, is bad. And I cannot let that happen. And that's all he seems to care about, which is unfortunate. So at the end of the day, Liberation Day, these huge tariffs that we're going to, enact in all of our trading partners, it's going to fail. I guarantee you. If we enact these tariffs and the stock market continues to sell off, because it's been pretty brutal, Americans love to think they're exceptional and amazing when they're just financed by government deficits. And, if this stock market sell-off continues, you're going to see a rapid change from the Trump administration. I am calling it all freaking ready. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Do you think Trump is going to be a bussy with these tariffs like he was before? I believe he is. Or do you think he's actually serious this time and he doesn't care what happens to the stock market? Because, all his donors won't totally be mad about that. Anyway, like, subscribe, check out the pinned comment, book a free 30-minute tax consultation. I am a certified public accountant. I will do your business and or personal taxes any state of the United States. You can talk to me for free. I give you upfront quotes, and I'll prepare your taxes. Tax season is almost over. And even if you want to do an extension, you're not ready to have your taxes filed, you still owe tax by April 15th. You still have to make a tax payment. So if you think you're going to extend and you're doing last-minute garbage, you need to consult a CPA like me to make sure you actually pay the taxes that are owed on time. Talk to you later. Cheers.